No matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me, there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that there was in me an invincible summer. A man devoid of hope and conscious of being so has ceased to belong to the future. You cannot create experience. You must undergo it. When you have once seen the glow of happiness on the face of a beloved person, you know that a man can have no vocation but to awaken that light on the faces surrounding him. Man is the only creature who refuses to be what he is. After a while you could get used to anything. Where there is no hope, it is incumbent on us to invent it. Always go too far, because that's where you'll find the truth. Charm is a way of getting the answer yes without asking a clear question. If we believe in nothing, if nothing has any meaning, and if we can affirm no values whatsoever, then everything is possible and nothing has any importance. Always there comes an hour when one is weary of one's work in devotion to duty, and all one craves for is a loved face, the warmth and wonder of a loving heart. People hasten to judge in order not to be judged themselves. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. The truth is that everyone is bored and devotes himself to cultivating habits. Life can be magnificent and overwhelming, that is the whole tragedy. Without beauty, love, or danger it would almost be easy to live. Blessed are the hearts that can bend, they shall never be broken. A man is more a man through the things he keeps to himself than through those he says. I know simply that the sky will last longer than I. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. I may not have been sure about what really did interest me, but I was absolutely sure about what didn't. I don't want to be a genius. I have enough problems just trying to be a man. The absurd is the essential concept and the first truth. It is the job of thinking people not to be on the side of the executioners. Fiction is the light through which we tell the truth. Human relationships always help us to carry on because they always presuppose further developments, a future, and also because we live as if our only task was precisely to have relationships with other people. The need to be right is the sign of a vulgar mind. The evil that is in the world almost always comes from ignorance, and good intentions may do as much harm as malevolence if they lack understanding. I open myself to the gentle indifference of the world. I've never really had much of an imagination. But still I would try to picture the exact moment when the beating of my heart would no longer be going on inside my head. There is no sun without shadow, and it is essential to know the night. But what is happiness except the simple harmony between a man and the life he leads? Life is a sum of all your choices. What made me run away was doubtless not so much the fear of settling down, but of settling down permanently in something ugly. Nothing in life is worth turning your back on if you love it. I know that man is capable of great deeds. But if he isn't capable of great emotion, well, he leaves me cold. In order to understand the world, one has to turn away from it on occasion. He who despairs of the human condition is a coward, but he who has hope for it is a fool. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. Don't believe your friends when they ask you to be honest with them. All they really want is to be maintained in the good opinion they have of themselves. If absolute truth belongs to anyone in this world, it certainly does not belong to the man or party that claims to possess it. At the heart of all beauty lies something inhuman. It is a kind of spiritual snobbery that makes people think they can be happy without money. Why should it be essential to love rarely in order to love much? At any street corner, the feeling of absurdity can strike any man in the face. A man without ethics is a wild beast loosed upon this world. Virtue cannot separate itself from reality without becoming a principle of evil. Nothing is more despicable than respect based on fear. Those who lack the courage will always find a philosophy to justify it. To persuade a man to cheat is enough to